Welcome to J&N Aquarium Supply. Today we're coming at you from out in the bush. This is why we're out in the bush today. We're out collecting alder cones. You might ask, why would you go to all the trouble to go all the way the hell out here in the central Ontario forest through the snow and crap and whatnot to get alder cones? And my answer to you is because I want to. I enjoy being out in the bush. It gives me a sense of peace and relaxation, even though it's hard work trudging through this spring snow. And I love wildlife, and it just gets me a little bit back in touch with myself. So I do it for that reason, and I also do it for the reason that I know exactly where my alder cones are coming from. You can buy them cheap on the internet. $5 for about 50 alder cones. That's what I sell them for anyways. But I know where mine come from. When you just go on the internet and they don't have a destination on where they come from, you don't know. They could be treated, they could have been sat around for 5 years. We don't know. So I'm going to show you where we find, as this is not the optimal time of year to collect alder cones. Late fall, early winter is the optimal time of year. But this is a great tree, got tons on it. And this is what I'm looking for. Very simply, grab the alder cones, pick them, put them in a bag. It doesn't take long to get a pile of them. So when you pick them half the time, you'll still get a little bit of the stem with it, and that's absolutely okay to put this straight into your tank like that. I take them home and clean them up a bit, but don't really get a serious wash. They just get cleaned up, make sure there's no debris, and go. And that's why I like to come out here to get them, because I know there's no pollution in them, there's no sprays, no chemicals. It's all good. I don't have to worry about these going in my tank. So I'm just gonna keep on picking. These little tags right here, they're not worth nothing. They don't do nothing for your tank. So don't even worry about picking them. We're only after the cones, right there. And alder grows in so many countries, many countries. Unless you're just in the tropics or something like that, if you're anywhere in the northern hemisphere, then you can find alder cones. And in many cases, you'll find them larger than ours. Ours might not get quite as big because we have a slower growing season, but they work just the same. So where are you gonna find alder cones? Well, your best probability for finding them is near a water source. This is a flooded out swampy area, and they seem to line the outsides, the edges of water sources. And I guess the other question we should answer is, why the heck are we even doing this? Why are we even putting these in our tank? And the reason for that is they have fantastic antibacterial properties to them. They will add things to your water that help your fish. Bottom line, help your fish. If your fish have an injury or anything, helps it from getting infected. Antibacterial properties is the biggest point. Adds extra tannins and nutrients to your water. Not a lot. You'd have to put a lot of berries in for it to do that, but they are definitely beneficial for your... So this is what we've gotten from about 20 minutes of picking. That's pretty good. There's probably 1,000 or more alder cones there. And that just shows how easy it is to get them. So I want to thank everybody for coming along with me out in the bush today. I know I've had a great day out here. I've only been out here for about an hour or so, but I just like being out here and exploring and hearing the birds and just getting away from the hustle bustle a little bit. So if you have the mobility, if you have the wheels, do you have the area to go do it, go look for some alder cones. Find a water source. You might even find one within city limits if you're in cities. Go out and explore it and add a little bit more to your to your aquarium hobby, which involves getting outside and getting some fresh air and whatnot. I spend too much time in the basin with my fish tanks, and I need to get outside and enjoy Mother Nature as she is a little more often. So thanks for coming with us. Stay tuned for more videos coming up. Hopefully I see lots of you at the auction on March 31st in Barrie, Ontario. And please hit that subscribe and notification button. We appreciate the support and it keeps our channel. So that's a wrap. Everybody, take care and we'll see you next time.